to another episode of our weekly sport predictions.
12.
I'm back. I'm with my dad, and it's week number 12.
Harbaugh Bowl week. Not really Harbaugh Bowl, but Harbaugh versus Harbaugh, which is very exciting. Monday night, baby.
But let's get started with Thursday Night Football, where I commentated that game. Also doing
in
the Harbaugh
snow.
Bowl Monday night on the Summer
In the
Sports
snow.
broadcast. And it was, what a good game it was. The Browns went up to a 12-point lead, up 18-6, but the Steelers came steaming back to make it a 19 to 18 game. They go for two and miss it. But then the Steelers the Browns get a game-winning touchdown to win it 24-19.
We both predicted Pittsburgh to win that game, as I think most people on the planet did.
I said 25-9.
But Cleveland beat them. Because you know what? The AFC North, is it?
Yep.
The AFC North, records don't matter. The rivalries between all four of those teams is really something special. It's different than any other division. And any team really can win anytime.
Really, yes.
Yeah, and it really snowed in the second half of the game, too. And I have to say, not being an Amazon guy, I was not able to watch the game, as I'm not usually able to watch Thursday nights. And this kid broadcasted it, so I was able to stay on top of the game and hear all the information. And I have to say how awesome it was. Check him out as a broadcaster. The kid's going places, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
All right, Sunday.
Summer Sports Broadcast. All right, Sunday, we have the Buccaneers taking on Tommy DeVito and the New York Giants.
Mike Evans is back.
And I think Tommy DeVito is going to show up to play in this game. It's his first game back. A lot of teams haven't seen him play in a while. They have the footage on him from last year, so he's probably not going to do amazing, but Tommy DeVito, I think, and the Giants are going to compete. It's going to be a close one, but I think at the end it is going to be Baker Mayfield. The Bucs have lost 4 in a row, but with Mike Evans back, Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers are going to be able to get it done. It's going to be close, 22-17.
I think that the Giants stink-a-ronies. They gave Daniel Jones all this money. He is now released.
Yeah.
He asked to be released, and they honored it. They released him. Drew Lock, who is second on the depth chart for quarterback, is now benched in favor of this Tommy DeVito dude, who is definitely a character. But Tampa Bay is a damn good team. Even though their record doesn't say it, they are a damn good team, and they are going to destroy the Giants. It ain't even going to be funny, and it's just going to add to the misery show of the Giants. I like Tampa Bay 31 to the Giants 10.
All right, folks. So next up, we have the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And just 1 year ago, this would have been an opposite type of game.
Yeah.
But now,
not this year.
The Commanders are the dominant team. The Cowboys are not.
Not at all.
Last
not even
year,
close.
I'd probably be predicting the opposite score I'm about to say. But I have the Commanders taking this one. It's not going to even be close.
Nope.
I think it's going to be 28-0 by the middle of the second quarter. 35-3 at halftime. And it's just going to be dominant, as the Commanders are going to take this one. Cowboys actually score more points in the second half. The Commanders are going to take this one 41-10.
Okay. I think that the Daniel Jones-led Commanders should...
Daniel Jones?
Jaden Daniels. Yes, slip of the tongue, folks. Jaden Daniels-led Commanders should easily take care of the Dallas Cowboys at home. I do think Dallas will manage to score some points, but nowhere near enough to come anywhere close. I like the Commanders 38 to Dallas 24.
Really see them scoring that many points.
And
there's a rumor going around, and this would be ironic if this is as the Cowboys play the Giants next week. There's a rumor going around that Daniel Jones may be going to the Cowboys. They're looking for a QB. I don't think they should start him over Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, but it's still a big rumor for some reason. But next up, we have the Chiefs taking on the Panthers. This game is just gonna be... Panthers have actually won 2 in a row.
And the Chiefs are no longer unbeaten.
And I think
thanks
the
to
Panthers
the Buffalo Bills.
are gonna...
which I predicted, thank you very much, in this very show last week.
Okay. So, I think the Panthers are going to keep it close and actually have them going into halftime leading 7-6. What's going on with the Chiefs? In the second half, the Chiefs show up and they dominate and they're going to win it. I think they're going to take this one 31-10.
Yeah, I see the Chiefs.
30-10.
30-10. I see the Chiefs doing wonders. Kareem Hunt, I'm expecting a big game from Mr. Hunt. Pacheco still not back, even though he's almost cleared to be back. Kansas City should destroy Carolina. I'm going to go 27-13.
And next up, we have an NFC North rival battle. We have the Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. And this game, I see a lot of defense happening. 2 great defenses.
Why can't I see?
2 great defenses. And I think it's going to be like a 3-3 game going into halftime. I think each team does get a touchdown in the second half, in addition to a field goal. As time expires, another unlucky loss for the Bears as the Vikings kick the game-winning field goal to win 16-13. Sam Darnold, I don't think has the best game again. It's a shame how he's been playing the last few weeks, but I think the Vikings will still get another win to go 9-2. Bears fall 4-7 to win 16-13.
I like Minnesota here as well. I don't see the Bears being much of a competitor, especially the way they've been playing lately. I'm going to go Minnesota 24, Chicago 12.
All right, and next up we have the Strouds taking on the Titans.
The Strouds.
And I think...
Is that their new team name?
I think the Titans are going to pull the surprise in the first half, in halftime, leading the game 9-0. But then in the second half, the Texans/Strouds show up, get a touchdown, get another touchdown. Titans get another field goal, and it's going to be a 21-12 victory for the Texans.
Yeah, I see the Texans taking this one without much fanfare. Can I tell you how much I love Joe Mixon? I got him on both of my main fantasy teams, and he has come through. Go Joe Mixon. Go Houston. They should be able to manhandle the Titans, who kind of stink, who never should have gotten rid of Vrabel. I like Houston here 33-10.
All right. And next up, we have the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And I have Richardson and Goff in both my fantasy leagues. And I think hopefully they both go off. I think we're going to see some offense in this game. I don't know. There may be very little offense, but there may be a ton. I think this is going to be the game of the week.
Maybe very little, maybe a ton.
So it really could be either way, but I'm going with a lot of offense. I'm sure I'll be wrong. But I think the Lions are still going to take this one 37-32.
All right. I love, first of all, Anthony Richardson, benched for a couple weeks, comes back last week and leads Indianapolis. Did they win or did they lose? Yeah, they beat the Jets.
The Jets.
And he ran for a bunch and got a couple rushing touchdowns. He looked good through the air. This is the guy we've been expecting to see all along. And I think I know it's only one game, but I'm hoping it continues. But there's no way they're going to beat the Lions. The Lions are the best team in football, hands down. I do think they'll give them a run for their money, but I think when it comes down to it, the Lions should be able to take this game without a problem. I'm going to go Detroit 28, Indianapolis 21.
And now we have the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. What do you think?
Well, obviously, I'm hoping the Patriots win, as it would be lovely to get a win against Miami, especially down in Miami. But realistically, it's probably not going to happen because they got Tua. They got good receivers, and they got like maybe the best running backs in the league as a group. And I see Miami. I see it being a close game. I see Miami coming out on top of this one, 21-17.
And I have
Oh!
So I have this being a close game, and I think it's going to be a game-winning field goal for the Dolphins. As time expires, the Patriots going to stay in this, but Dolphins coming out on top, 20-17. So now on to our 4 p.m. games. We have the Denver Broncos taking on the Raiders. This may be a trap game for the Broncos. Broncos just had a huge win against the Falcons. Now a division rival, the Raiders. Do the Raiders do it? There's a good chance. I think we're going to have a tied game at 17 late, but I think the Broncos are going to be able to pull ahead. Their defense will show up. I still think Sean Payton is going to get done. It's going to be close, but a little different than my prediction from last night, as I thought this game over a bit. I have the Broncos winning this one 24-17.
I like the Broncos here too. I'm not that excited about Vegas, and I don't really see any path where they do anything exciting. I'm going to go Broncos 27, Vegas 13.
And next up, we have the 49ers taking on the Packers. It's always 49ers who wins this game.
Always.
It's usually dominant. Last year in the playoffs, it was a close battle.
But no Brock Purdy.
Rodgers. Yes, but no
Bosa.
Yes.
Arguably the best defensive player and, the leader of the offense not playing in this game.
However, Brandon Allen in as QB, and he's a new QB. Teams are not aware of what to expect from him. They do have McCaffrey. They do have Debo. It's going to be a tough one, but I think the Niners are still going to compete. Coming off a loss, a must-win for the 49ers, sitting at 5-5. Something tells me they're still going to get it done. They're a good team. It's going to be close, but they get it done in a thriller, 27-24. And I think the Packers have a lead 24-10, and the Niners come back and win.
This looks like the first game of this week's slate that we disagree on. All right, folks. I think Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers should be able to take care of the compromised San Francisco 49ers without much effort. Although the 49ers are a good team that is coached well, obviously. But I do see Green Bay getting the win at home. 33-24.
All right. And now, next up, we have the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Seahawks coming off an upset win versus the 49ers. Cardinals coming off a 4-game winning streak. I think they just continue. I know the Seahawks looked great last week, but I see the Cardinals just steamrolling the Seahawks here. This is the NFL. 1 week you have a big upset. 1 week you get blown out by another team. I see that happening here. I see the Cardinals taking this one 41-13.
I'm going to go on a limb here, and I'm going to say that Seattle pulls off the upset. I don't know if it's be an upset at home, but why not? I like to live dangerously. I'm going to go Seattle with the victory at home, 17-14.
Okay.
All right.
Get that right. That would be impressive. And now on to
Sunday night. Sunday night.
We have the Eagles. We have the Rams.
This actually should be a pretty damn good game.
And I think it's going to be a doozy. I think a battle of the two teams that took Goff and Wentz in the beginning of the 2016 draft. And I see offense here. I think it's going to be offense. Great. Both teams have their receivers. It's going to come down right to the end where I see the Rams pulling off the victory with an upset to win 30-27.
I would love that. That would be wonderful to see the Rams beat the Eagles at home. I just don't see it happening. I do think that the Eagles are too good, and I do think that they will probably come out on top of this one, 30-27, in favor of Philly. I don't know where I got the idea for that score. I just did.
I wonder. So, our final game.
Harbaugh versus Harbaugh.
And I think it's
Chargers,
gonna
Ravens.
be a doozy.
Last time they played each other was in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Ravens versus 49ers.
Yeah.
And Jim is with the...
Jim
with the
Harbaugh
Ravens.
is with the Chargers.
Oh, Jim's with the Chargers, and John's with the Ravens. All right.
And first time John is back. Currently, John Harbaugh leads the series 2-0, including Super Bowl 47.
Okay, and I heard, like, historically in the family, John, who's with the Ravens, wins everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a win that Jim needs. And I think he's gone through so much. I see him getting it done. I think this is going to be a big win for the Chargers as they're going to win and go 8-3 to win in overtime.
Ooh! I like it.
I think Lamar throws an interception that sets up the Chargers into field goal range on the first drive of overtime to win 26-23.
This is a damn good game. The Chargers coming in at 7-3. The Ravens coming in at 7-4. Both teams are good. I think the Chargers are a lot better than anyone expected them to be, and it's because of the coaching. And I agree. I think the Chargers get it done. And John or Jim, Jim turns the tide. Takes the stab at Jim and makes his first stab at becoming the better Harbaugh. I like the Chargers here, 33-29.
And the confetti goes off. He's finally done it. He has not one-upped me this week, folks.
No.
You're seeing it here
Oh,
first.
wait.
He has finally not one-upped me.
Oh, no. Wait, I want to go back.
No, it's too late. So,
all right.
Finally, he will not one-up me, so all the scores will be legit predictions.
All right, I one-upped you on our last week's predictions. You went 9-5. I went 10-4. That's one-upping you.
No, well,
I'll take it.
No, we won't.
No,
it's not a game score.
All right.
But, folks, thank you so much for watching. Check out the So Much Sports broadcast. I'll see you next time.
Later.
Bye.